If you've been watching the AI gold rush from the sidelines, wondering which faceless AI niches actually pay real money and won't be saturated by next month, this is the video you've been waiting for. Most people chasing AI income are doing it completely wrong. They're copying what worked 18 months ago, flooding into markets that are already crowded, and burning out before they ever see a dollar. But there's a pattern hiding in plain sight. 3 specific niches are quietly minting new success stories right now, and the barrier to entry is shockingly low if you know what you're doing. By the end of this, you'll have a clear roadmap, the exact tools, and a step-by-step launch plan you can start tonight. Here's the thing most gurus won't tell you. The creators making $10,000 a month with AI aren't necessarily smarter or more talented. They simply picked the right lane early. And in 2026, the lanes are shifting fast. The old playbook of churning out generic motivational content or low-effort compilations is hitting a wall. Platforms are getting smarter. Audiences are getting pickier. But that's actually good news for you, because it means the people willing to go one level deeper are the ones who win. Let's talk about the first niche. And honestly, this one surprised me when I dug into the numbers. AI-powered educational explainers are absolutely exploding right now. I'm not talking about basic tutorials that say, here's how to use ChatGPT. I mean deep dive explanations of complex topics. Things like how machine learning actually works under the hood, or why quantum computing matters for everyday people, or the real economics behind cryptocurrency beyond the hype. Picture a viewer sitting at their desk late at night, coffee going cold, trying to understand blockchain for a presentation tomorrow. They don't want a 30-second TikTok. They want someone to walk them through it like a patient teacher. That's the gap. The tools making this possible are genuinely remarkable. You can use something like 11 Labs or Played HT for voiceover that sounds warm and human. Pair that with InVideo AI or Pictory to generate matching visuals, charts rising on screens, servers humming in data centers, scientists working in gleaming labs. The magic is in the script. And here's the twist most people miss. You don't need to be an expert yourself. Your job is to become a translator. Take dense research, academic papers, technical documentation, and turn it into language a curious 14-year-old could follow. If you're finding this valuable so far, consider subscribing, because we're just getting started. Now here's the catch. Educational content requires genuine effort. You can't just copy Wikipedia and expect the algorithm to reward you. The creators making real money in this space spend time understanding their topics deeply enough to explain them simply. That takes research. It takes rewrites. But the payoff is significant because educational videos have unusually long shelf lives. A well-made explainer about how neural networks function will still get views 3 years from now. That's passive income in the truest sense. The step-by-step launch plan for this niche looks like this. First, pick a broad category you're genuinely curious about, whether that's AI itself, space exploration, economics, or health science. Curiosity matters because you'll be spending hours researching. Second, find 3 to 5 subtopics within that category that have search volume, but limited high-quality competition. Tools like vidIQ or TubeBuddy can show you exactly where the gaps are. Third, write your first script using a structure that hooks with a question, builds tension through the explanation, and resolves with a clear takeaway. Fourth, generate your voiceover, drop it into an AI video editor, and let the tool pull relevant stock footage. Fifth, publish consistently, at least once a week, and analyze what's working. Let's move to the second niche, and this one is flying under the radar in a way that genuinely excites me. AI-generated meditation and ambient content is building serious audiences with almost zero competition at the quality level. Think about it. Millions of people are searching for sleep sounds, focus music, and guided relaxation every single day. They're stressed, overwhelmed, staring at ceilings at 2 in the morning. And most of what's out there is either low-effort loops or overproduced studio recordings that feel cold. Here's where you come in. Using AI music generators like Suno or Udio, you can create original ambient tracks that feel organic and calming. Pair those with AI-generated visuals, gentle rain on windows, forests at dawn, stars wheeling slowly overhead, and you've got content people will literally play for 8 hours straight. The watch time metrics on this type of content are insane, and watch time is what the algorithm rewards. But there's a flip side to consider. This niche requires patience. You're not going to go viral overnight with a 10-hour rain sounds video. Growth is slower and steadier. The money comes from sheer volume of minutes watched and from building a library that compounds over time. You're essentially creating digital real estate. Each video is a small property that earns rent forever. The creators doing this well have 50, 100, sometimes 200 videos in their library, each one pulling in small but consistent revenue. The tools for this niche are surprisingly accessible. For music, start with Suno's free tier to experiment with different moods and tempos. For visuals, Leonardo AI or Midjourney can generate stunning still images, and you can add subtle motion using tools like Runway, or even Canva's animation features. Voiceover for guided meditations can come from 11 Labs with a calm, measured delivery. The whole production pipeline costs less than $50 a month if you're strategic. Your launch plan here is straightforward, but requires consistency. Week 1. Create 3 different ambient tracks and pair them with looping visuals. Experiment with lengths. Try 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 3 hours. Week 2. Analyze which length and mood performed best. Double down on what works. Week 3 and beyond, aim for 2 to 3 new uploads weekly. Title everything with clear, searchable phrases like relaxing rain sounds for deep sleep or focus music for studying and concentration. Thumbnail images should feel calm and inviting, soft blues and greens, minimal text. Now let's talk about the third niche. And honestly, this one has the highest income ceiling if you execute it well. AI-powered faceless business and finance content is absolutely surging. People are anxious about money right now. They're watching inflation eat into their savings, reading about layoffs at major companies, wondering what skills will still matter in 5 years. They're hungry for guidance that feels honest and actionable, not the flashy lifestyle content that promises Lamborghinis. Picture a young professional sitting on a bus, scrolling through their phone, trying to figure out whether they should invest in index funds or learn a new skill. They want someone to break it down without the jargon, without the condescension. That's your audience. And here's the core surprise I promised earlier. The channels crushing this niche aren't run by financial advisors. They're run by people who are just really good at research and really good at explaining what they learn. The authority comes from consistently delivering valuable, accurate information, not from credentials. This is about potential trends, not financial advice. But the opportunity is real. Tools like Perplexity AI or Claude can help you research complex financial topics quickly. Combine that with data visualization tools like Flourish or Data Wrapper to create charts and graphs that make abstract numbers feel concrete. A line graph climbing on screen, a pie chart breaking down expenses, these visuals keep viewers locked in. Business and finance content rewards honesty and specificity with unusually high CPM rates. We're talking roughly $20 to $30 per thousand views on the right audiences. Do the math. Unlike entertainment channels that might need millions of views to touch $10,000 a month, here you could realistically reach that range with 300,000 to 400,000 highly targeted views. You don't need viral fame. You need the right viewers who care deeply about the topic. The twist most creators miss in this space is authenticity about uncertainty. When you say, nobody knows exactly what the market will do next year, but here's what historical patterns suggest. You build trust. When you acknowledge that every strategy has trade-offs, people lean in. They're tired of false certainty. Being the honest voice in a sea of hype is a genuine competitive advantage. Your launch plan for finance content starts with picking a specific angle. Don't try to cover everything about money. Maybe you focus on side income strategies, or investing basics for complete beginners, or the economics of emerging industries. Specificity builds audience loyalty. Then research 3 to 5 video topics using search data and competitor analysis. Script each video to open with a relatable problem, walk through the information clearly, and close with actionable next steps. Produce using the same AI voice and video tools as the other niches. Publish weekly minimum. So here's the bottom line on faceless AI niches for 2026. Educational explainers reward depth and research with long-term passive income. Ambient and meditation content rewards consistency and patience with compounding watch time. Business and finance content rewards honesty and specificity with high CPM rates and loyal audiences. Each of these paths is genuinely accessible right now. And the window is open because most people are still stuck chasing yesterday's trends. The question is, which one resonates with how you think, what you're curious about, and how you want to spend your creative energy? Drop a comment and tell me which niche you're leaning toward, or if you've spotted another opportunity I should explore. And if you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming next.